Ho ho, yes, Mandingos. It's time for a beach stealth camp. You know what I'm talking about. Nice. Mandingo. So welcome back to the Blot Outdoor Show, guys. Yes, I'm back out on another stealth camp, and tonight I'm going to be stealth camping by the beach. It's a very popular beach. It might not look it at the minute, but when you get further along and you've got the sandy section, there's loads of people out walking the dogs, people out for a nice stroll. It's a nice night. It's 7:45, so I'm running late. Normally I'm set up by now and I'm getting stuck into my beers and my whiskies, but it's a tactical move. I didn't want to get here too early when it was absolutely heaving. You know, I don't want to get busted blood vesseled, and yeah, I want to just arrive spot on time, get set up. So yes, Mandingos, I've got loads of whiskey, I've got loads of beers, I've got a little bottle of red wine, I've got some nice food to cook, loads of snacks, and loads of shite to talk as usual. You know what I'm talking about, guys. However then, I'll see you legends when we get further on the beach and we're looking for a good little camping spot. However, House of Jollof. Jollof. That's been there a long time. I remember going in there with my mum and dad about 30 years ago. Used to be lovely back in the day. I don't know what it's like now. Apparently the guy came over with only a few pound, got on a boat from Seville, ended up here. Look at him now, got a successful Italian restaurant. You better believe he has. However, so here we are, folks, just making my way along Seaburn Beach in the stunning city of Sunderland. It's only another couple of Winnie Mandela's walk and I'll be at my camping spot. Fingers crossed I can get in without getting busted blood vesseled. It looks like I've timed it to perfection. There's still a few dog walkers kicking about, as you can see, but it was really busy earlier on. So yeah, that's where I'm going, over there. Can you see that bush there? The old Kate bush? Well, just in front of that, there's a nice flat, sandy, grassy patch. So that'll ding-dang do for this Mandingo. I'm not going to put the tent up straight away in case there's more joggers and dog walkers come along. I don't want to get rumbeloed, the old rumbeloed cup. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get my seat out the old Baghdad, put my seat up. There's nothing weird about a Mandingo setting his little deck chair up at the beach and having a coffee and a few whiskies. I'll not be having a coffee like, but I'll just set my seat up, chill out, play it cool in the gang, if you know what I'm talking about. Let's get down here, guys. Yeah, I just turned the camera off there because the guy with the dog was giving us the eyeball, wondering what the hell I was slaving on about. So my camping spot's just along here. What was I saying? I haven't even had a drink yet and my mind's going blank. Blankety blank. Yes, this is the way. Just along here, guys. Like I said, I'm just going to set my seat up, sit around for a bit. I'll hide my bag, the old Baghdad, in the bushes, and then I just look like some guy sitting at the beach having a few beers. Oh, I'm going to get straight on it. No mucking about. Couple of beers, a few shots of whiskey. Get me right in the mood for it, guys. Just along here. It's one of them ones where you want a nice chilled out stealth camp, but it ends up being harder than some of the ones that you think is going to be really difficult, obviously because there's loads of people around. This is where I'm going to get set up, in this area, but I'm not just going to get my bag off my back yet while there's loads of people around. Two seconds, Mandingos. Right, let's get this bag off while there's no one looking. Stash that there. Yes, you know, it makes total sense. There we go. It's happy dingoes here on the Blot Outdoor Show. Alrighty, I'm going to get my little seat set up, get a can dingo, and I'll bring you back in a couple of Neil Sedakis tricycles. Cheers, Mandingos. Yes, tremendous. Oh yes, my fandingos. This is what it's all about. Sitting down, relaxing, all the gear set up. I'm going to show you everything soon. I'm just going to enjoy my second can of coronavirus. Very nice indeed. Just sitting here, watching all the young lads out there. They're amazing. Aye, watching all the young'uns, doing a bit of surfing. Why, it's the spit of summer beer. But aye, it's nice, just sitting here. I'm in an ideal spot where I'm sitting. I've got this big bushy tree behind us, so there's a public footpath up there. I'm going to show you everything soon. I'll take you up and I'll show you how far the public footpath is. I'll show you where the houses are over there. And we'll take a walk down at the beach and we'll have a walk along, and then we'll look up in this direction and see how easy it is for people to see the tent. Yes, Mandingos. Cheers. Aye. Haha. This is what it's all about. I'm just repeating myself now, aren't I? But I'm absolutely loving this. It just shows you don't have to go miles and miles away to enjoy a spot of camping. You know, if you've been watching me long enough, when I do my wild camps, I'm normally in the Lake District. Sometimes I'm up in Northumberland. I done one in Yorkshire, didn't I, with young Chris last week when we're camping at Tower. I'm going to meet up with Murchie's Mountains in a few weeks' time. He's got his own YouTube channel called Murchie's Mountains, a lad called Robert. I'm going to go to Bonnie, Scotland and do a wild camp with him. Aye, so it's all happening on the Blot Outdoor Show, but it just shows you don't have to travel far. This is like 5-10 minutes max, the old Max and Paddy from my house and I'm camping in an absolutely tremendous spot down by the beach. A lot of people will think, a beach, a lovely beach in the city of Sunderland. Aye, we've got everything here. It's not called the stunning city of Sunderland for nothing, guys. You know what I'm talking about. I'm only joking. But yeah, Sunderland does get overlooked quite a bit. We've got Durham City down the road, which is a beautiful ancient city, a big university town, or city I should say. And then you've got Newcastle up the road. Obviously everyone's heard of Newcastle. People come from far and wide for a night out or a weekend on the piss, if you know what I'm talking about. Cheers, guys. In Newcastle. And then you've got Sunderland kind of in the middle. And although I love the city of Sunderland, I'm from Seaham. I'm from Seaham, sunny Seaham by the sea, which is just a few miles down the road. But I've lived in Sunderland for like 18, 19 years now. And it gets overlooked. It does, it gets overlooked. People don't realise that in Sunderland you've got a beautiful seafront here. You'll have seen that on the way along. You only have to go another few miles up the road and you've got South Shields, which probably gets overlooked as well. South Shields is lovely. It takes me back to my early days. I thought I was going like miles and miles away when I was a kid. And my mum and dad used to take us to South Shields on the fairground. We used to have a fairground here years ago at Seaburn, but it ended up a bit of an eyesore, but they've done a good job now. Yeah, it's beautiful around there now. All the way along the seafront there, you've got bars, restaurants, takeaways, hotels, B&Bs. You go a little bit further along and you come to the Roker area, which is also Sunderland. Loads of hotels and B&Bs, and you can get down on the seafront there. Restaurants, fish and chip shops, ice cream parlours, a beautiful beach. So yes, it's all happening, Mandingos, in the city of Sunderland. Just like every city, you get away from the city centre and you've got really rough estates. I mean, look at, I like to be honest, I love Sunderland, but I know Newcastle has got a better city centre than Sunderland. But you only have to step away from Newcastle city centre and you've got your rough housing estates just like you have in Sunderland. To be honest, and I'm not just bigging Sunderland up because this is where I'm from, I've been all over England following Sunderland, watching them like for the away games. I've been all over. There's not many grounds in the Premier League and the Championship I haven't been to over the years. And I can honestly say Sunderland is a nice place compared to a lot of so-called nicer places I've been to. I'm not going to name towns, I'm not going to slag towns off, but the bigger cities, you know, you've got gangs and loads of crime. Yes, you've got crime here, you've got crime everywhere, you've got crime even in a little village, but you haven't really got that here. You haven't really got major problems up here in Sunderland, you know. Everything's still like a bit of a community. And yes, I'm just bigging my city up. I'm not going to slaver on too much, I don't want to bore you, but I'm enjoying my second can of coronavirus. I'm going to show you all my shit soon. If you want to book a little holiday, get yourself to the city of Sunderland. You know where it's at, man. Jesus, I haven't even started drinking whiskey and I'm talking a crop of shite already. You know what I'm talking about, and you know it makes absolute, complete, total sense. Lysicles. Right. Oh yes, Mandingos. Absolutely fantastic. You know what it is, I'm not bullshitting you. I'm loving this just as much as what I do when I go wild camping in the Lake District and up Northumberland and Yorkshire. And it's proper mint. It's proper bow, I tell you. Ooh, you complete bastard, you.
Me minge is kicking off a right pong. Stinks of crab paste. Oh.
Where'd that come from? Yes, how then? We're going to walk over here a bit, and I'm going to walk back down, and we'll have a quick look up there, just to see what it's like for people walking past. Dog walkers, joggers, people out for a stroll, just to see how easy it is to spot my tent. Let's see how stealthy I am. There will be pump people. There will be pump people. There will be some people that'll say, well, this is not a stealth camp. But it is. There's all different types of stealth camping. There's the dodgy ones like I was doing last week, up on a rooftop. And then there's this kind of shit where you've got to arrive late, get up early and get away before you get spot dingoed, before you get spotty dogged. The rain's starting to get heavier now, like. But that doesn't bother this man dingo. Okay then. Let's do a bit march down here. The old Colombian marching powder, if you know what I'm talking about. Now my tent is just there. So let's point the camera. Bear in mind, we know the tent's there. Someone walking past isn't going to be looking up. There, you can just see it there, mandingos. But most people walking past, you're just enjoying the walk. If you were your boyfriend or your girlfriend, you're not looking up there for a tent. You're just walking down, enjoying the seaside. So it is a pretty stealthy spot. We'll get back up, we'll have a few shots of whiskies. Before it's dark, we'll go up there and we'll have a look down from the pathway. I'll show you how close I am to the houses and all that shite. And I still need to show you all my food and drink, don't I? You better believe I do. Oh wait, I'm going to have a nice little shot of whiskey. Yes.
This is the way of the mandingo.
I'll tell you what we might do as well. Hold on, where's the best way up? Over here. There's always going to be a few little late walkers, there always is. Just before it gets dark, you can guarantee there'll be some more walkers will come down. We'll see if we can do a little bit.
Hey mate. Hey mate.
Just for a laugh. We'll see if we can do a bit of that. Just for the comedy effect on the Blot Outdoor Show. Because you guys know it's not all about camping here. It's about good times and having a good laugh. You know it makes sense. Oh, I'll bring you back in a minute. So folks, as you can see, this is how close I am to the public footpath. It runs across there. So you've got to walk to the edge if you're going to see down to the tent. Loads of houses around. That's why I know there's going to be some late night dog walkers coming down. There always is. When you're a professional stealth camper like me, you just get used to this sort of shit. Oh, well then, let's make our way back down to Camp Mandingo. And I need to show you my setup for tonight, before it's dark. As you know, I'm in the battered and bruised, trusty faithful, Van Gogh Orion 2-man tent. I've got my camouflage seat there, right in front of the old Kate Bush. The old bush dingo, which has been doing the job for me. It was perfect among mandingos, as they say in the deepest forests of the Congo earlier on, because the rain, the old Wayne Rooney, the old Lorraine Kelly, the old Quiche Lorraine was coming down on an angle, the old angle ton. So I was only getting the rain on my leg. I was getting little drops here, but 90% of the rain wasn't getting us. So it was spot on. It was spotty dog, if you know what I'm talking about. However then, let's have a look inside and show you what's going on, Mandingos. We'll make this quick inside. It's the same shit as usual. Foil mat, air mat, sleeping bag, Baghdad, bin diesels there with all my shite. Okay then, for my main meal tonight, we're going to have chili dogs. So I've got hot dogs, we've got bundingos, and we've got some dynamite hot chili. I am going to have skidamadidders on my undie bedundies in the Morgan. You better believe I am. I did have some grated cheese. I put it in a little plastic bag. That would have been nice. On top of the hot dogs, grated cheese, and then put the dynamite steaming hot chili on top of the cheese, so the cheese just melts between the chili and hot dog. But I've only left it on the kitchen bench, but I think I've done that last time as well when I've done this. Losing the plot. But yeah, hot dogs, bundingos, dynamite chili. For snackaroonies, I've got one of these. They're very nice from Morrison's. The best ultimate hog roast roll. I'm going to have that in a minute because I'm getting a little bit Hank Marvin. I have got some peri peri biltong, the old Kevin and Perry flavour, kindly given to me from my very good supporters, Brown's Biltong. They've been supplying me with biltong for quite a while, so thank you to the guys there. Link in the description, guys, for Brown's Biltong. Click that link, that'll take you straight through to their website. You better believe it will. What else have I got for snacks? I've got a Kit Kat. Yes, there's nothing wrong with having a clit. I'm in a Kit Kat on a camping trip. You know it makes sense. Anything else? Oh, Mr. Kipling cakes. Yes, 6 Victoria slices. Them were brought round my house personally of Mr. Kipling. If you've been watching me long enough, guys, you'll know the score. Hold on, because I'm going to waffle on for a while, so I might as well have a wasp. Yes, you'll know that I'm good friends with Mr. Kipling. We have been for a long time. He's one of them kind of blokes. He hasn't got an enemy in the world. He's a lovely fella. And if you've been watching my last few videos, you'll know I don't want to bang on about it too much. I've had a big fallout with the main channel sponsor, Uncle Bensky. Me and Uncle Bensky go way back, and I know he can be a bit of a dodge pot now and again, but I was a bit wilder when I was younger. But you calm down as you get older. Obviously he hasn't. If you've watched the video I done a couple of weeks ago, it was the wild camp with young Chris, where we wild camp inside this 200-year-old tower in North Yorkshire. Check it out, guys. I explained it properly then. Put it in a nutshell, Uncle Bensky had been sending the beautiful Mrs. Blott with a sexy bot some, how shall we say it, rude messages, naughty, seedy, pervy messages, and I don't like that kind of shit. I don't know what he thought. He must have thought Mrs. Blott was an easy touch. She hates anything like that. Mrs. Blott can have a really good looking bloke if she wanted. Look at me, I've got a face like a smacked arse. So she obviously loves me, and she hates mates that's not loyal to each other, you know. Sending my wife dodgy messages. So Mrs. Blott showed me the messages. I'm not going to tell you what it said. If I repeat the kind of things that was said, I will get Antonio Bandingoed off YouTube, and we don't want that. So I haven't totally blocked Uncle Bensky. He's just suspended. Uncle Bensky is wearing suspenders from now, guys, but I'm not happy with him, to say the least. Anyway, when my good friend Mr. Kipling came round today, he didn't just give us this, he gave us a massive bag full of supplies, like he always does. Once every few months he drops loads of supplies off for us to take out on my camping trips. If you're watching, Mr. Kipling, thank you very much, mate. It's very appreciated. You're the loveliest bloke I've ever met in all my life. But I knew there was more to it, and I was right. He's friends with Uncle Bensky, he's friends with me, so he's trying to keep the peace, and he's trying to explain to me that I've got it all wrong. Uncle Bensky really wants to apologise and explain from his side the crack, if you know what I'm talking about. I don't know how he can explain it, because I've seen the messages, I've seen what was said, Mrs. Blott showed us, she's pissed off, I'm really pissed off. But yeah, I'm a man. I'm a real man. I'm not going to shy away from anything. Mr. Kipling said Uncle Bensky wants to meet up for a face-to-face. I don't know where, I don't know when. I'll keep you legends informed when that happens. It could be a week, it could be a month, it could be 2 months. Who knows? I've said, Mr. Kipling, I said, tell Uncle Bensky, name the place, name the time. This man Dingo will be there. And if it comes to blows, that's just the way it goes. As they say in the back streets of Brooklyn. Let's get another drink, because I'm getting a bit vexed now, if you know what I'm talking about. A few drinks to calm me down. Aye, so apparently, from what you might think I'm talking shit, but it's truth. It's the gospel truth, guys. From what my good friend Mr. Kipling said, he said, Mandingo, calm down. It's not what it seems. You need to come to a face-to-face Uncle Bensky, and he'll explain everything to you. So yeah, I'm up for that. When it happens, I don't know. I'll keep you guys informed in the weeks ahead. So yeah. I didn't even have to tell you that. Just, you're an absolute bunch of legends. You're loyal. You tune in every week and you watch this normal bloke. I'm just a normal bloke camping. So I really appreciate all the support. So I like to keep you guys informed with everything that's going on the Blood Outdoor Show. However then, let's have another shot. Like I say, when I meet up Uncle Bensky in the next few weeks, I'm hoping it's next week. I'm hoping it's tomorrow. We can get this sorted out straight away. There's no flies on my shite, guys. I like to deal with things straight away. But I'll leave that. Mr. Kipling, he's been the broker. He's going to sort it out. He's the peacekeeper. So I'll leave it up to Mr. Kipling. He's going to let me know when I'm having a meet up with Uncle Bensky, and we'll take it from there. Anyway, I'll show you the rest of my stuff, guys, because I've been waffling on for far too long. I've had 2 cans of coronavirus already. I'm going to have another one in a minute. In fact, let's get one cracked open now. Cheers, guys. I have got Jura, a single malt Scotch whisky. I've done 2 Juras before, Jura Journey and another one, I can't remember what it is. This is the Jura 10-year-old version, the old version Van Dyke, the old like a version, touch for the very first time, like a virgin. Jeez, guys. This is like the longest ever clip I've showed you, haven't I? When I'm showing you me set up. I don't waffle a crock of shite. But however, the last of me drinks is, I've got a nice little bottle of Rioja. So yes, a nice bottle of Spanish Rioja. Oh, come on. Snacks. I've got some spicy Spanish chorizo. Did I already show you that earlier on? I can't remember. My mind is going blankety blank. Check pen and book. I tell you what, I'm getting peckish. So I'm now going to have some Spanish chorizo. I'm going to wash that down with a lovely little bottle of Spanish Rioja. And while we're talking about the Spanish, I'm now going to see a Vorsprung technique. Yes, I've used that one a few times before, guys, but I love it. So why not use it again? I'll bring you back in a Winnie Mandela. Bicycles. Alright guys, someone's walking on the beach. Should we give it a "Hey mate, I'm putting my camp at risk, we'll give it a go, eh?"
Hey mate.
Shit.
He's looking over here. He's looking right over here. Sorry guys, I'll just keep the camera down because I've got the light on as well. Oh, he's walking away now. Oh wait, we're shouting again.
Hey mate!
Fucking hell, he's fucking looking again.
Well, that's enough of that, folks. He was an angry man. Yeah, I can see him walking off in the distance there. I'm not going to do any more of that tonight. Cheers, man, dingoes. I don't want to take any more risks. It's just started to rain as well. The old Wayne Rooney, so a few little chest warmers. Oh, God, I'm running low. I need to keep some of that for the world famous Wasky review. You better believe I do, man, dingoes. Yes, I think I've pushed my luck a little bit too much tonight, guys. He was seriously pissed off. He was giving it that. He was giving it that. He wasn't happy at all. But why would you be happy if someone's shouting?
Hey mate! I should have given it a sellers your jawbone. Hey mate! Days a favour. If I ask you nicely, if I'm really polite and I ask you nicely and I say please, is there any chance you'll sell us your jawbone?
Yeah, I didn't shout that at him. I only said, hey mate, but you know what I mean? He wasn't a happy bunny. You know what I'm talking about. I know you kind of see the lights blinding, but I can see along there. Yeah, he's well aware. He must live along the road and he's out for his late night stroll. You know what I mean? The poor bastard. He's out for his late night stroll and I'm shouting,
Hey mate!
anyway, guys, come on. I've got one more can dingo left of coronavirus. Yes. Pardon, ski. Oh, fantastic. Oh, what an absolutely amazing camp. I didn't think it was going to be. I'm just local. I'm a 10-minute drive from my house. I'm in the city of Sunderland. This is the Seaburn area of the city of Sunderland. It's very nice. Do you know what it is? People put Sunderland, here I go again, big in the city of Sunderland up. But no, I've been to Blackpool loads of times, right? And obviously Blackpool, the seafront, is massive. If you guys have been to Blackpool, you know the score, man, dingoes. And it is fantastic, isn't it? How everyone loves a bit of Blackpool. But you only have to go one street behind and it's minging. It absolutely stinks of piss.
Stinks of piss. Stinks of crab paste.
Do you know what I mean? Here, obviously, it's nowhere near as big as the seafront and Blackpool. But this area of Sunderland, it's almost like, I would say, like the posh area. You go behind the streets and the seafront, and you go behind 2, 3, 4 streets behind, and it's all lovely, beautiful houses, expensive houses. It's very nice. I can't afford to live here. Maybe in time, you never know. Me and Mrs. Blott might be able to treat ourselves to a better house, but for now, we're in our ex-council house. I don't give a shit. I'm quite happy with a roof over my house, coming out camping, having a bit crack with you absolute legends. There's nothing flash about the Bright Door Show. You know the score, guys. But yeah, this part of Sunderland is really nice. Let's get in the tent, because the rain, the old Lorraine Kelly, is coming down strong.
Coming on strong with the #1 song. Techno, techno, techno.
Fucking hell. You know when you're losing the plot, you know when you're making your own jokes and you're laughing at yourself, that's when you know you've gone dingo, man, dingoes. You've gone to the other side
Oh, fucking hell.
Yes, I am absolutely loving this camp. Fantastic location in my own city, and I almost feel like I'm on a wild camp. I'm almost off camera. I've been thinking to myself, should I even call this a stealth camp? I'm enjoying it that much. I'm in a beautiful place, beautiful relaxing sounds of the sea coming in, the North Sea. It feels like a wild camp, but no, it is a stealth camp. Do you know what I mean? I've come walking down past the seafront, pubs, bars, restaurants, loads of people out with the dog dingoes, loads of joggers, walkers. Aye, off camera, when I wasn't recording, I've been stopped 3 times for photographs, and that's not me giving the big one. I'm just telling the truth. The truth. I'm just telling the truth. I'm just, fucking hell. I'm just telling the truth, guys. Lovely people have been stopping us. Oh man, Dingo, I love your channel. Are you out camping tonight? Massive rucksack on my back. Oh no, we're camping. Hey, good, aye. But yeah. Can you hear the sound? Listen to that. I don't know if the camera picks it up. I don't know. The camera doesn't pick up the eye quality as good as the old eyeball shy ball, if you know what I'm talking about. But does it pick it up as much as the old earwig? Can you hear that? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Do you know what I mean? Yes, it's absolutely fantastic. Do you know what it is? I wasn't even planning on this camp being like a one where I'm talking loads of shit. I was arriving late. I was thinking, oh yes, I'm arriving late. A nice chilled out wild camp. Sorry, a nice chilled out stealth camp. I won't be getting drunk because I haven't got time to drink me drinks. I haven't got time to eat a clit. Amazing. But it's just going the same way as all the other videos, isn't it? I'm going to get smash burgered. I'm going to talk some more shite later on. So yes, I bring you back in a Winnie Mandela, guys, when I've drunk this can, because I'm just waffling an absolute crock of shite. You better believe I am. Mycicles. We're getting there, guys. The old hot logs is nearly done. I've already done a bit munching Gladbach on 2 of them. We've got 3 bun dingoes there. Stag chili, dynamite chili is going in very soon. I'll just finish my last canned dingo off, just for a laugh. Jura 10-year-old Wasky is ready for the review. Why not have another little shot dingo now, man dingoes? Yes, you know the score on the Brother Door Show. We only need a little bit for the world famous Wasky review. Oh, I forgot. I have got my wine. What have I got? A nice little bottle of Spanish Rioja. Yes,
you kind of whack a nice little bottle of Spanish Rioja, made from the famous Spanish city of Napoli. Yes, you know it makes sense, Mandingos. 13.5%, so it's another weak one. Let's give it a bash while the old hot doggeroonies is heating up. Ooh, that is very nice indeed. Okay then, guys, let's put this down. Hot dogs are hot enough. Hot dogs is hot enough. Hot, hot, hot. And let's get the old dynamite chili on. Bicycles. Oh yes, very nice. Yes, my pansexualities. It's time to get stuck in to some lovely food. Chili hot dogs. I forgot the cheese. Yeah, it would have been nicer with a bit of cheese on. But we will have to make do with what we've got. You know, it makes sense. That's so nice. You better believe it is. It's better than snout. If you know I'm talking snout. Yes. Oh, my goodness. You know, guys, all this crack when I'm talking shite. I hope you realise now it's all just banter. It's all just good fun. You know when I'm talking about Uncle Bensky, Mr. Kipling, the man from Del Monte. You do get the odd person that thinks it's real. It's just all part of the entertainment. Good times, good laughs on the Blackout Door Show. That's what it's all about. Really, really nice. Get some Rioja down the Gregory Peck. Pins and needles in my leg. Oh, I'm not as young as I used to be, guys. This big fat lad. I used to be really fit, you know, guys. We can all say that, can't we? I used to be really fit when I was young. But I actually was. I was a fitness fanatic. 6-pack. Oh, very nice. The old 6-pack-a-rooney. The old 6-pack shaker. That's very nice. Let's get on with the next one. You know, I've had this dynamite chili on my hot dogs a few times before. You've been watching my videos long enough. You know the scores, Mandingos. You know the scores. So how do you think we're going to do in the Euros, guys, England? I really hope we do well. I don't know. I've got a bad feeling this time. Watch this back. Later on down the line, we might win the tournament, and I look like a knobhead for doubting us. I would love nothing more than to be proven wrong, but I just don't think that's happening. Not that it ever does. But we've got some cracking footballers now. And I love Southgate. I think he's done an absolutely fantastic job, Dingoes. I just don't think he's got that in-game management, if you know what I'm talking about, where you need to change things around during the game. You know, in the final against Italy, Mancini knew the score, Dingo, didn't he? He switched things up and Southgate didn't know what to do with it. But I like him. I've never called for his head. He has done a good job. You've got to get behind them. And I hope you guys are getting behind me. Eating these chili dogs up, you're saying, come on, man, Dingo. You can do it.
You can do it.
Fucking hell. Yes. Very nice, by the way. Hot, steaming chili. On a standard hot dog, what you get like in the jars from any supermarket. Oh yes, very nice indeed. Oh yes, man, Dingoes. You know what time it is. Wasky time. And this is what I've got this week. The last Dragaroonies. But I want to quickly see you, before I do this Wasky review, a big, fat, mega, ginormous thank you to all you absolute legends who have supported the Blood Outdoor Show over this last week. So yes, if you have bought me a coffee over this last week, it is very much appreciated. My pansexualities. You don't have to do it, guys. You know the score. If you've been watching me long enough, you know the score on the Blood Outdoor Show. I never ever ask anyone to buy us a coffee. The link is there in the comment section if you want to do so. Just give me a thumbs up. That'll ding dang do for this man, Dingo. And if you can leave a comment, that's even better. Leave a comment, give me a thumbs up. That helps the channel, and I am chuffed to bits with that. But for all you legends who have bought me a Jurgen Coffee over this last week, this one is a big fat mega Soros to all you absolute legends. There's your names down there and down there. Thank you so much. I love each and every one of yous, and I really do appreciate it. You better believe I do. Thank you, guys. Honestly, you've got no idea how chuffed to bits I am with the support that I get given of all you absolute legends. You know, it makes sense. Right, time for the world famous Wasky review. Kindly bought from me, from this legend once again, Adam Gooch. Cheers, Adam, my man friend. That's a few bottles of Wasky he has sent me now for these world famous Wasky reviews. Adam, thank you so much, mate. I really do appreciate it. You're a legend. This one is Jura, 10-year-old version, the old version Van Dyke. I'm pretty sure I have reviewed this before, but it might be a good 3 years ago or so. Most people that's watching won't have even been watching the channel back then in the early days, if you know what I'm talking about. So I am happy to do a repeat review. I don't know what video it was I done it. If you go back and find it, you may find me talking shite tonight. But I'm just going to tell you how I think, what I think it tastes like. Yeah, that's just the way it goes, guys. Nothing scripted. Nothing scripted. Do 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 do. Nothing scripted. Do 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 do. You can leave your hat on. Do 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 do. Do nothing scripted. Nothing scripted, I mean, guys. Nothing scripted on the Butter Door Show. You can leave your hat on. You can leave your hat on. You can leave your hat on. Do 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 do. Do do do. Fucking hell. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm going on like a lunatic. Anyway, let's get on with this. Nothing scripted. You can leave your hat on. Let's get this popped in the old famous Cub Dingo. Mandingos. Oh yes. The last dregs of society, guys. You know the score on the Blot Outdoor Show. There's no mucking about it here. Let's get the old bakeroni in it. A slight smokiness to it, but not overpowering. Maybe a little bit honey. When I say honey, I don't mean like a strong honey smell. Have you ever had that Jack Daniel's honey? That is massive honey in the smell and the taste. It's nothing like that. It's just a nice honey fragrance. Smoky, honey, wasky. Maybe a few little spices in there. Up the old Nostradamus. Anyway, that's enough of the sniffing. Let's get on with the tasting. Jury, 10-year-old mice. Come on. Slips down nice. Slips down nice and oily. There's certainly no harshness. There's certainly no roughness about it. So, on that first taste, we have got loads of amazing subscribers asking me, Mandingo, I'd love to get into Wasky. Can you recommend a sensible priced one? You know, that's not too expensive, but not cheap at the same time. Not cheap and not expensive at exactly the same time. But I want one that's not rough. Well, on the first taste, this could be the ideal one for you. Jura, and they sell this in pretty much every supermarket. Morrison's, Sainsbury's, Tesco's, Asda. You will see Jura. I've done like a review on Jura Journey. I've done a Jura, was it rum cask finish? Sherry cask. I think I've done 2 or 3, maybe 4 different Juras before. And I've definitely done this one in the early days. Amazing. Yeah. Come on then. I said in the smell, there was a few spices but overpowering. A nice little spicy tingle on the old tongue dingo, mandingos. There's a fruitiness to it. And for me, it's like a, one more taste. I would say like a slightly spiced peaches type of taste. I know that might sound ridiculous. Peaches in garlic bread. Garlic bread. Peaches. Peaches and wasky. What? No, seriously, guys. Obviously, a taste of wasky. There is no denying that. For a few spices, nice and oily, with a nice fruity, peachy type of taste. Peachy. I'm trying to think of something else, another fruit. It's a funny one, but it's definitely peaches. I'm definitely getting like a peaches, nectarines, peaches. Dead hatch, guys. Do you know what? I've really enjoyed that. It's after 3 o'clock in the morning now. It's time for me to get some shut-eye. Do you know what it is? I'm not even tired. Normally this time of night, I'm smash burgering. I'm saying, I need to get some sleep, guys. I am absolutely kid bushed. I feel as fresh as a puppy dog. I feel as fresh as a puppy dog's pop. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. It took us 2 times to say it, but I got there in the end. Yes. Spicy. Peachy. Oily. Very nice indeed. Kindly given me from Adam Gooch. Cheers, Adam, my man friend. A very loyal subscriber to the Blood and Door Show. Jury. 10-year-old. I'm going to give that. God knows what I'll give it 2 or 3 years ago. I'm going to give a nice, steady, respectable, straight as a die, 8 out of 10 dingo mandingos. Oh yes, you better believe I am. Jury. 8 out of 10. You know what I'm talking about. This is serious stealth camping. Rice.
Alrighty, my fan sexualities. That's me all packed away. That's where the tent was there, with views down onto Seaburn Beach and the North Sea. Baghdad, ready to put on me macaroni, bin diesel with all my shite. It is now time to get out of Dodge City, so come on guys, let's make a move for it. I'll bring your legends back. We're making our way along Seaburn Beach. Rice. Oh, yeah, bugger. Oh yes, Mandingos. That's it. That's the end of this week's stealth camping video. I hope you've enjoyed it. You know what I'm going to say. I've had an absolutely class time. I've loved it. I've loved every single minute of this stealth camp. It almost had that wild camp type of feel. Just sitting by the edge of the North Sea here, listening to the sound of the waves coming in. But it was a stealth camp. You know, when I arrived in, the beach was really busy. It's a popular beach. There was loads of people kicking around. Just behind where I was camping, there's loads of houses, a public footpath. So I had to arrive late and leave early and be so stealthy. It's so stealthy, it's unbelievable. You know what I'm talking about. Yes guys, it's been absolutely tremendous. I've loved it. I hope you guys have liked it. If you have, please give me a big fat mega thumbs up. Leave a comment. I do read every one and I will try and get back to as many people as possible. That's it, the Mandingos. That is it until my next video, which will be Wednesday night. Oh yes, where you will see me on another wild camp adventure, and then join me next Friday
for another takeaway at Wiewski. And then next Sunday, you better believe it, for another serious stealth camp. That's it, the Mandingos. You know what I'm talking about, and you know makes absolute, complete, total sense. Bicycles. Matron. It's the glove of self-love. Matron.
You know, it's make total sense, Mike. Very nice.